the other opportunities that were opening up to women. And for a long time, it was unfashionable to be interested in cuisine. And then, like everything else, it changed. A lot of that change had to do with Julia Child's influence, putting out her cookbook, putting out her television program, where, and it sort of dovetailed with this other movement towards slow food and interest in taste, and a reawakening an interest in taste. And as we know, to have good taste, you have to have fresh, good ingredients, and you have to take care of what you're doing. I hope that answers your question.
Buongiorno, sono Marco Spagnoli, congratulazioni per il suo premio. Volevo chiederle, questo film è anche una celebrazione della vita, dei piaceri della vita. Quanto è importante un messaggio così positivo in un'epoca ossessionata da un lato dal lavoro e dall'altro dalle nubi della crisi, dell'economia, del terrorismo? Quanto è importante, anche se questo non è veramente un film che ha un messaggio fatto per un motivo particolare, quanto è importante però dare un messaggio positivo al pubblico e riscoprire i piaceri della vita come la cucina. Grazie.
Well, I think that is sort of the little jewel at the bottom of the basket of this film, which is that everything that really truly makes us happy is quite simple. It's love, sex, food. These things, you know, in everything else, power, influence, strength, you know, all those things, can overpower what's important in life. So I think that embedded in this film is the idea that as long as you have food and shelter over your head, if the necessities are taken care of, what makes you happy on top of that is very simple, and it's accessible to anyone who's able, you know, to have the bare necessity of life. And I think that that's a lovely message, and it's certainly true. It's true in my life. Yes, you were all having technological problems.
Ok, volevo chiedere a Meryl Streep, ho letto una dichiarazione che fece Sophia Loren, una citazione dove diceva che per un momento l'ha odiata quando era stata scelta al suo posto per i conti di Madison County di Clint Eastwood, perché interpretava la parte di un'italiana che si ispirava a lei. Volevo sapere cosa ne pensa appunto di questa citazione, cioè un suo commento in merito, e poi qual è il suo pensiero per quanto riguarda quello che è successo a Roman Polanski in questo periodo.
Sophia Loren. Well, I don't think Sophia hates me because I just met her for the first time in my life at the last Academy Awards, and she gave me the most wonderful embrace, and she made me very happy. Oh God. So, and I'm such a fan of hers and a great admirer of hers, and always have been. And so is my husband. Oh God. He's never recovered from that moment where she came out of the sea. Anyway. Yes, Roman Polanski, I'm very sorry that he's in jail.
Ok, una nuova domanda, c'era lì in fondo.
Buongiorno. Qua. Hello, good morning.
Volevo chiedere a proposito lei ultimamente ha fatto dei film molto divertenti dove pensavo al musical, pensavo a questo, dove interpreta delle donne molto vivaci, golose di vita, diciamo. In qualche modo lei ne fa anche una caricatura. In qualche modo, you are making also a caricature of your feminine roles. So, I would like to know how you have portrayed Julia Child, what you have imagined her to be, and why do you think, which is the side, the feminine side, that you like to caricature a bit?
First, I have to say that in English, caricature carries a very denigratory connotation. It means you are making a cartoon. And I'm so assuming that this is not what you mean. For me, what I was trying to do with Julia was to... What I was trying to do with this character was do homage to my mother. Because my mother was a woman of this era, the same age. She had the same joie de vivre, and she was someone, as people describe Julia Child, that walked into a room and just lit it up. She made friends easily, and she was gregarious, and she communicated her enthusiasms with great joy. I've always wanted to be more like my mother than I am. But, so this was an opportunity for me to play a real person who really existed, but to illuminate someone I knew very well and loved very deeply and admired. So, to me it wasn't a caricature, it was an opportunity to play this kind of woman who chooses to see life for the best parts of it and does not choose to look at what's wrong and what's holding her back or anything negative.
C'era qui in terza fila. Ah no, c'è prima una domanda lì, scusi.
Good afternoon. I come from Caracas, Venezuela, Universal. And I would like to ask you about your approach with the Latin American literature. You have done the House of Spirits, and well, I would like to know if you have any other script that has something to do with South America, and or South American director. And also, you have done every role in comedy, drama or tragedy, and I would like to know if you have any role that you have not done that you would like to do.
Well, there are that many stories that I would like to do. My appetite has not diminished for embodying different people, and everyone is different, everyone.